Good evening. Welcome to long overdue podcast of Brewskis and Broskis. I'm Stephen. We've got Marty there. Weren't on last week because it was Marty's birthday and we'd had a fair few bit to drink.
Just a few.
And we're probably have not been very, what's the word? You wouldn't understand what we were saying. Marty was out wrestling most of the night.
It was a good night.
People there. Mouth's writing checks to body can't cash out with Dave. Oh, what kind of day tonight? Well, that's not what you were saying earlier, boy.
It was a good night, wasn't it? It was a good night.
It was.
Good day.
I'm just watching Embleton's goal now. He picks it up on the left, comes forward, defended, letting him run, comes in onto his right, bends it into the far corner, mate.
I can see it in your reflection in the TV there. Good goal.
No one's stopping that. Why is he playing for one of our rivals?
He was on loan, wasn't he? He was on loan.
Why? Why would loan him out?
No, that's what I hate about professional football. Like, even the Premier League do it as well. Like, you don't loan somebody that's going to be your rival for the season.
I know.
Like, put them in the shit team down the bottom.
Not playing. We could have done with them. Scoring bangers like that.
I know. That's really unbelievable.
Right, so today we've got a nice little one called Tope Rope Brewery. Again, we've had a couple of Top Ropes in the last couple of weeks because we were that enjoyed of them. Once again, this is a kind of a WWE themed one. Marty's a bit too young for this one, but I know him. It's called Papa Mango.
It's the can there.
After the Papa Shango.
Yeah, it's a bit before my time, but was he a few years older than me, so...
I know, not by far now, mate. You catch it.
A few though.
You look older though.
It's all right. It's
fine. 3 kids stayed here.
That's it.
3 kids and a wife who's got you that old. So we're just going to quickly jump straight onto Instagram. Got about 25 minutes on Instagram. To do the review on this, and then we'll be jumping on just the podcast because we've got Mick's been on before, as you know. Baseball cap. Betty's got a baseball cap on back to front, and it's a bit of a special one because obviously we're reminiscing about last weekend when we weren't on last Friday, and Mick is going to get some truths told about. I'm going to tell you now, Mick's reign of terror on Friday night, right? That's what's going to be known.
This is all news to me as well because I can't really remember much, and the fact that I probably wasn't there seeing it because I was listening with Dave all night. So
no, this was down mine on the deck and half of this.
Oh, I can't remember half of that then.
Mate, Mick up Dave's was all right. That's when Darren took our being the liability, chatting me and Brett's lug off, and then we couldn't get out because he trapped us in the corner.
Oh, well, I'm looking forward to hearing what we've got to say then, because like I said, I can't remember much got said. I remember a couple of little things, but I didn't know what it's going to be, what you're going to bring up, so...
No, it's not like personal or out like that, just things that happened on that day.
And that's what I'm saying, that's what I'm looking forward to see what it is.
All right.
Cool. Well, I'm going to load up this Instagram there then, see what's going on there then.
Right, I'll just put my earphones on.
Coolio. What is going on, guys? Thanks very much for tuning in to another episode of Brewskis with the Broskis. My name's Marty, one half of Bean Suit, as you already know. We are just waiting for the big dog to jump in. Once he does jump in, we'll get this video on the road for you. We have another beer from Tope Rope tonight called Papa Mango. Again, it is another wrestling-themed drink. Stephen knows a little bit more about it, so he'll tell you a bit more as he comes in, because, like I said, he's a little bit older than I am, so he knows more about this wrestler than I do. It's a bit before my time. But yeah, like I said, this is a little bit of an impromptu run, as last week we never jumped on, as it was my birthday, so we did have a good celebration all day, and to be honest, we were kind of steaming, so if we got on, like we said earlier on the podcast there, you would have not understood a word we were saying, because we were absolutely gone. Big dog.
Yeah, I heard you. Just waiting for Steve. Usual shit crap before I come in.
Just usual filling time. That's all it is. Just before you get in, just to fill time.
Right. Yeah. So this is Papa Mango. It's basically based on the wrestler Papa Shango. Papa Mango. It kind of works. Papa Shango. I'm sure he became the Godfather.
I think we had this conversation, didn't we, last
Gareth,
week?
I think, told us.
I think he did say aye.
Yeah, and so Papa Shango became the godfather. The
Mhm.
ho train.
Get aboard the whole train.
You can't get away with that these days.
You can't. You really can't. But yeah, it was. I like the Godfather. I thought he was a good wrestler. I seen the photo the other day because there was so much kicking off about the Friends reunion, and it said, "Forget about the Friends reunion. This is the Friends reunion." You want to see? It was like the Godfather, Ric Flair, Undertaker, and Tools. I can't remember who it was, but I think that's the reunion. Great show in that one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Obviously, we've did a few mango drinks in the past, so we've got a good yardstick to compare them to as well. So hopefully it compares and does itself justice. So we've been impressed with Tope Rope so far. I mean, they've done some good drinks. Oh, what the fuck has gone on there? Say something.
Hello.
No, I think my headphones might have gone dead. Oh, well, let's see if it comes back on now. No, it's come back in. I must have just pressed it in my lug and it turned it off.
You're a moron.
You're probably fine. Look, technology doesn't go well for us, does it?
And once again, like I say every week, why have I got you in charge of doing all of this?
Look, this was just my one headphone. I had everything set up for you this week waiting. There was nothing matter at all.
But you were out having some bait, so I didn't want to jump on at 8 o'clock and you still be in the palm.
I know.
You look like an absolute tit.
Well, that was a story in its own, but it's fucking crazy.
I'd have been like John Travolta when he's like standing there and he's like, just Pulp Fiction. That's what I'd have been like waiting for you.
Good for them as well. Great for them.
Right. So let's get this out. So Papa Mango from Tope Rope Breweries. It's 5.1% mango pale ale. As I said, we've got quite a few mangoes on here before. I'm pretty sure You've Been Mangoed got the highest score, which was a 9.
I think so, yeah. Usually Mango was a great drink, so I think it did score the highest of them all.
So let's have a look at this. So can-wise, it's basically they're all pretty much the same, aren't they? With but the quite good is if you have a quick look on the side, it's got like eyes, and like Papa Shango was kind of like a voodoo priest type thing. Yes.
Just have to agree with whatever you said in this one.
So I think it's going in with the themes. Like when you had Edge, it was that.
Yeah.
And you had Stone Cold, you had the little skulls on it.
Skulls, yeah.
So it's kind of going along with the theme of the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
So in here, it is a refreshing, smashable pale, lightly hopped with citra bursting with mango. Autumn wheat provide a smooth base for light citra dry hop. Lashings of juicy mango to deliver a tropical punch to your taste buds. You know what? This better not be writing checks that the fucking can can't handle it. Yeah, literally. This is a person with mango. Like I want to. Go on.
No, I was going to say I love how it's smashable peel, like it's just smashable. Like it sounds like it should be a great drink. Like you said, the cans cash and checks.
So the match pairing on this one was Saturday night main event 31, which was Bret Hart versus Papa Shango.
Mm-hmm.
So the can. What would you give the can?
I think it's like I think we'll give the majority of the cans a 9, haven't we?
It's
good can. I think. He said it's a sticker, obviously, so it's obviously marked down. But yeah, I think Tope Ropes have done so well so far with the cans because they all say like, come and grab us, come and pick one of these up. I would pick it up in the shop if I never knew nothing about them as well.
So it's a 9 for the can.
Yeah,
sounds good to me. Let's get the cracked open.
Oh, instantly you can smell it though, like as that cracked open, that smells like whew. Yeah, it's definitely got a smell of mango.
I think it smells a bit more punchier than
more
being mangoed. Yeah. Get the old one nostrils.
Didn't do that one. Remember last week when I sniffed the 2 weeks ago? I'm like, I'm dying.
You're dying getting gritty yourself.
Ridiculous. Yeah, it's a really good smell and drink, that one. So let's have a go. Have a little pour, big dog too. Oh, it's like it pours like S43. The colour of it all just like it's absolutely mangoed up. Yeah, there's mine.
Right, I'm going to be honest with you. I think I had a little bit of water in the bottom of my can.
Oh my god!
Bottom of my thing.
Yeah. Mine was bone dry, like straight from the box, straight in the cupboard.
The reason being that I bring some ice cubes upstairs, and I didn't have anywhere to carry it, so I carried it in the glass. So on you, I'm going to tap that one on you. It looks a good pour on yours.
Yeah, decent pour. I'll give it a 9 for the pour.
I'll go with you on that one.
See how it settles, but yeah, I think it's going to remain the same. So I'm going to go 9 for the pour.
Right, let's taste this bad boy.
You as well. Cheers, big dog. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, I can taste the mango afterwards. I think I needed a drink, mate, to be honest.
I think you had a more of a drink than I did. It's not smashing like they said, though. Like, when they said smashing, I expect to be like a massive hit of it when as soon as it the taste buds, as soon as it's the bridge in your mouth, but it's more of an aftertaste, this one, isn't it?
Yeah. But I found that with Tope Rope, it's an aftertaste.
Yeah,
that keeps it gone. Like the lemon cheesecake, it weren't as powerful when you were drinking it, but afterwards you got the cheesecake. Belly wash.
It definitely was.
Damn right. You're damn right too, Shandy Andy.
It definitely was.
Andy, man, he literally nurses a couple of pints in Benidorm on a night time.
It was a nice. I think it's a nice drink. Like I said, it's not a sort of like smashing the gob like it said, but the aftertaste, and I think the ones that we've had from Tope Rope so far, that's how they've came across. Like, not overpowering, but a nice taste and nice drink and a nice aftertaste afterwards.
Yeah, it's all the Tope Ropes. The four of them I had, even Edges, but Edges was just an IPA.
Mm-hmm.
So it weren't really the same as this, but the ones where it's been like the ice cream pale ale, the lemon cheesecake, it's the aftertaste is good because I'd prefer the aftertaste.
Yeah,
because it's what's staying in your mouth. I would hate the ones where we had the taste was all right to begin with, and then afterwards you're like,
yeah,
like a cue ball or whatever it is, side spin.
Aye,
yeah.
And the one from Face the Dirty Sanchez one, that was rank.
I like that one, mate. It had a nice little bit of a thing on it. Ooh, have you seen the Brewdog ones I'm getting for us?
Yeah, he sent us a photo.
I really want to try that Tony one.
Is that the one that looks like the Mexican can?
No, it's the one. It's the pink one, pink and blue. It's a milkshake IPA.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember reading that. Yeah.
It's a milkshake IPA, and it's not a dark one because I've got the book here.
Mm-hmm. I never got the book in the last pack. You know, I never got the book. So Joe Big Style.
That is what it's saying. The colour of it's like.
Yeah.
And it's got in there an IPA. It's nose is raspberry, soft fruits, white chocolate, and vanilla, mate. Oh,
I bet it's a nice thing, that.
Mate, I hope this is the best. If Brewdog set us up for another shit, I'm going to be fuming.
Well, she messaged today saying, I said, do you want this other case I've got? Or Steve's sharing them ones. I was like, I'll have to speak to them first of all and then find out what's going on.
I'll just share them out with you, mate. Because you get two of each.
Yeah.
So I'll just share them out with you.
Coolio. Edward. Yeah, I've just seen my mum join right in. My mum is like a little piranha. Anytime she posts or says something, right, you know, literally just dang a little fish and whatever, right, and my mum will bite like mad all the time, every time. So she put a bouquet of flowers on today that Lee bought her read and said, me new flowers or something off the hubby, whatever. I was like, £2 from the cheap shop at Washy. And she's like, no, try £35 actually. So I'm like, oh, it's a bite straight away.
Why does your ma do it? You know what I mean?
Like,
when you walk in and you start, Home bargains better than B&M. 4 backs right up.
She loves it. She loves a little nibble, my mum, every time. Great. It's class.
Guys, so this drink here, what do you reckon? Taste wise?
I'm probably going to go inclined of an 8. And I know it might sound a bit...
I was going to go 8.5. I'd agree with you on 8. I'm listening to you two boys.
Well, it's the truth. Yeah. I thought about 8.5, but then I thought, nah, I'm going to go an 8. And I think, like I said, because it's not a smashing taste like the can says it's going to be, but it has a nice aftertaste. Mm-hmm. And although to the nose, it smells proper mangoey, but it's not a massive overpowering mango taste either.
No.
But it is a really light drink. And you could drink a few of them without realising it.
It doesn't taste alcoholic at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. It just tastes like mango juice. Mm-hmm. So you could drink a few of them and be absolutely steaming.
So the price, so it's 5.1%. I'm pretty sure You've Been Mangoed was £6
I think
a can.
So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure this was £4 a can for 5.1%. And I'm sure I'd give You've Been Mangoed at 8 or 8.5. For price, 5.1%, £4 a can. The taste isn't a massive drop off to You've Been Mangoed. I'm going to give it an 8, and I'm going to give it a 9 for the price.
I would agree. I think for the price, the percentage, it's not, like I said, not a massive difference with You've Been Mangoed. Mm-hmm. But I think this one, I think you get drunk quicker than You've Been Mangoed.
Yes.
Even though it's a less percentage, but you'd knock them back like shandies, like, wouldn't you? Like,
aye.
You wouldn't realise it, but it's such a light drink as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so I'm going to go. It's got 3 9s and the 8. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'll stick with that as well.
It's not as good as the other two. It's not as good as the Stone Cold or the lemon cheesecake. Mm-hmm. It's not as nice as the Edge one, so it's the worst one out of the 4 I've had, but it's still nice.
Yeah.
So even if it's a 9 and it's the worst one out of the 4 you've had, and it's still a 9, that's pretty good going.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's all right. It's like I would definitely buy it again.
Yeah, I think it's all right as well. It's a nice thing.
Obviously, next time it'll be keg of lemon cheesecake.
Keg of.
Mate, that full keg of Stone Cold went in a shot like
I went in. Yeah, I probably went.
Oof.
Pardon me, it was a nice drink.
And now Darren's bottle of Heroes vodka went pretty sharpish as well.
Yeah, I keep in it. I hate it. I'm gonna say all the spirits, like we opened the spirits and they just went in there like. I was like, I think I said I'll have a vodka, and somebody went, oh, I'll have one of them, and then all of a sudden it was like 6 of them.
Everyone was having a vodka, wasn't there? I see you stole the good glass to begin with. Oh, unbelievable, Jeff! Oxford's just scored. 40 minutes to go. And it's 5-2 on aggregate. But Oxford's one back, and they've been knocking on the door as well.
Oh, it's going to be... If they get another one sharpish, that'll be a good last 20 minutes of the game.
Oh, mate. It basically... So, free kick on the right-hand side. Ball comes in. It's a high loop and ball. Mm-hmm. And he's past the back post, and he's about between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot, and it's come out, and he's run, he's gone behind, and he's like headed it back across goal, and it looks like it's gone so slow. And the keeper and the defense, I think they both were wondering who's going to clear this, and it just went in the net. Talking about who's going to clear it, what was Flanagan doing?
I don't want to relive it. I don't want to talk about it. Because every time they were showing the replay, I was going, it cost us both goals. That goal and the back pass was fucking outrageous. Nobody can put any blame on Burgie. Like, he did exactly what he had to do. He tried to clear the ball. The back pass.
He done him no favours.
He trickled. Like, Burgie shouldn't have had to move. The ball should have came to him and he should have cleared it, but he had to run to the ball and then clear it. Like, nah.
I couldn't believe when he just stood there and the ball rolled past him and the bloke put him in. And then he puts his hand up for offside. You were playing them all onside.
There was 2 of them followed in behind him, and one of them just tapped. I was like, oh my God. when I got played every replay, I was like, what the fuck is it now? I was furious every replay.
He just watched the ball going past him. He could have just hoofed that away.
I know. As I said, don't get started because I was furious. I don't want to relive it. I just want to get tomorrow.
Oh, unbelievable, Jeff! 3-2 Blackpool.
exactly like the first goal.
So he's such a class. Guy scored. He's ran out, picked the t-shirt up, and you know that young kid who got struck by lightning.
Yeah.
He's picked the t-shirt up, his name on the back, the number, picture of the kid on there, and a yellow heart round it.
Kind of Dina back, and like, especially being a Blackpool fan as well, like.
Aye. So basically, Oxford, their own demise, should have just lumped the ball upfield, tried to pass it around at the back, comes out to the winger. He doesn't even do any trickery. He's well off him. Comes to the back post, lands at the bloke's feet on the half buddy, underneath the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper didn't have a chance. It hit with some power. Oh, but I think that might have been on Bart to control it though. But the knee one's it's rolled up, hit him on the leg, hit him, and then it looks like it's rolled up and hit him there. But that might just be the camera angle. None of the Oxford players shouted for anything. So no. Well, if there was knee VAR, their second goal wouldn't have counted if there was knee VAR.
No, definitely not. Like ridiculous.
But 3-2, game over now. Game over.
Game over now.
Well, it's not game over. It's Oxford can get a goal in the next couple of minutes. Nothing's changed. But yeah, it's the need to get it pretty soon.
What a game though.
6-2 in aggregate. If Oxford never fucked up in the first leg.
Never folded.
Like Darren's suit.
Like down on that chair on Friday. Oh, hey.
That's about right. Like, right. So, so UB Mango is not UB Mango. Papa Mango is getting a 9 out of 10 altogether from Tope Rope Brewery. I'm pretty sure you might be getting Talk Bar and things like that, but they are online. And the prices are pretty reasonable. It's £7 delivery anywhere in the UK. But I ordered it on the Saturday night. I had it on the Monday morning.
Yeah, it come quite quick, didn't it? Really quick.
If you want it, get it. Beautiful drink.
Let us know.
9 out of 10. But that's the end of the Instagram TV for you. It was just a short one this week, to be honest with you. None of us could be asked, really. Marty was out for birthday food. So it was just a little bit of a short one. Probably is Chiz coming on next week? We'll see. So.
Yeah.
Because he finishes at 8 o'clock and we both finish 8 o'clock next week. So that'll be ideal. Right. But yeah, so you've been Mango.
Cheers.
Sorry, Papa Mango, not UB Mango. 9 out of 10. Tope Rope Brewery. Get on their website. I think it's Tope Rope Brewing or Tope Rope Brewery, something like that. Google it. Use a search engine to find it. They do some really nice drinks. Get the kegs. Kegs are around about between 25 and 30 quid for a 5 litre keg, which is not too bad either. Get yourself on there. Anyway, that's enough from me. Get back on the podcast and get Mick in.
Yeah. Again, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Whether you watch it with us or whether you want to watch it in your leisure, appreciate it. Bieber is out. Take care. Ooh, I have got an absolute sweat on in this house. It is ridiculously hot, as it is always on any other night normally, not just this Friday night, but the wife loves to have the heat on and she loves to melt us, so it is absolutely scorching in this house.
Talking about scorching, my phone's red hot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Was it been like just on the laptop or something?
Aye, but I think it's because I had the app open, the video open.
Yeah.
It's just come off charge as well.
Fair enough.
I'll just message Mick.
Oh, yeah, I need to send him the deets, don't I?
Aye, well, you just message him with the deets and tell them to jump in.
That probably helps. Just going to post this one saying Brewskis. That's all I'm going to put, and then I'll review it later. Just didn't want to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I hate how we've got to like put it on straight away, otherwise we're going to lose it, which is an absolute nightmare. What was it called? Papa Mangoed.
Aye.
Mangoed. From Tope Rope, yeah.
Top rope.
Tope Rope. Tope Rope.
Papa Mango, not Papa Mango. Papa Mango.
Oh yeah. Tope Rope. Brew. That'll do. Romeo done. Papa Mango. Post. Shite, I didn't think I added that to the series, but never mind.
You'd probably be able to do that as well, wouldn't you?
I think so. I think I'll edit it, yeah. But let's get these details sent over to Cast the Bass, and once he gets on.
I've got all the what's it calls written down, so I'll message you the scores as well.
What was it? Well, it was not that hard, was it? Was it a 9 in 8, a 9 and 9?
9, 9, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 overall. But you'll fuck with us somewhere.
Probably smaller than that.
I've got little faith in you, mate.
Cast deeds. There we go. Where's Dazzle? Because he said he was in the pub, wasn't he?
Probably the boarding.
No, he said he was in Weatherspoons, I think he said.
Oh, spoons.
I think that's where he said he was. Quick draw where you like spoons, aye. And I said you got in the cinema tonight, like, and he blanked us, ghosted us.
Cinema shut still, in it?
No, it's open now.
Is it? The one in Sunderland's not?
Is it not? I don't know, but
no, it's not open yet. Because my mom was going down this week, but it's not opened, and she doesn't like Cineworld shite nachos. She said, which is true.
That the one at Bolden?
Aye.
Worst nachos.
Awful nachos. Awful.
Worst. I would never go back there again because
I hate the popcorn because put it in a bag and all.
Aye, they were shite, wasn't it?
The box of popcorn's what you want, isn't it?
The best thing about the best thing about the movies was the Matrix. Like that was it.
No. Best thing about the day was Pizza Hut.
Aye, Pizza Hut. we had we sang like 4 pizzas, like in about 20 sides.
Aye, because it was buy one get one free.
That's aye. We went for big style. Aye, it was class, wasn't it? Yeah, it was good. That was the best thing about the 4 thing, to be honest. Pizza Hut.
Aye, Pizza Hut was good. Matrix is a hell of a film.
Matrix is a great film, so never mind if it's remastered or not, or if it's old, like you'll watch any one of them, but class.
You know, when you're Neo and John Wick, he's just a double-hard bastard in my eyes.
That's it, double-hard. I can't wait for the 4th one to come out.
Aye, I love John Wick, mate.
Yeah, see him, class.
Brilliant.
I think we've had this conversation a few times online and on air, but the 3rd one's some graphics in that.
When Chelsea Warwick from work went, there was just too much fighting in it. I'm like, there's never enough fighting.
Never enough. Like Mortal Kombat, right? I seen Gareth went back to the cinema the other day to see Mortal Kombat, and I didn't want to spoil it for him, like because when he went to see Godzilla vs King Kong, I was like, oh, great film, this, you'll enjoy it. And then he put on about Mortal Kombat, and I didn't want to see a shite ending. Shite film.
It was a shite ending.
It was
spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Shite ending.
It was a shite ending.
Good.
No, it was shite ending.
The story was good.
The story was good, but I just think the film was shite. Like there wasn't enough fighting. There wasn't enough.
You know, one of the best bit is the guy with the fucking
Raiden or the hat geezer when he
when he like fucking pushes the face, it's like spinning around. He's like, flawless finish.
Yeah, I think even I don't care if people haven't seen it. We're going to spoil for them, but Sub-Zero at the beginning when he freezes like the mother and kid in the air. That's class.
Evil bastard, I like him, me Sub-Zero.
Aye, because he's a bastard. That's why.
Well, I have been told that I do remind people of Merle out of The Walking Dead.
I've only seen the first series, so.
Yeah, do you know the bastard brother of fucking Daryl? The handcuff him to the fucking roof.
I can't remember.
He's evil, Merle. Absolute evil bastard.
Let's cast waiting. So.
Bet he's got a hat on. Bet he's got a cap on.
Bet he's got his NFL jersey on. He's definitely gonna have a cap on. 100%.
Can you see him? Can you see him in the green room?
No, not yet.
Bet he's got a gilet on.
A gilet?
Aye.
No, he'll have a hoodie on.
All right, well, we'll see, won't we?
A hoodie and a cap. Let's go.
I'm going gilet cap backwards.
Left me backwards. Let's get him in. He's casting everybody when he comes in. Waiting. Drum roll, please, for Cassidy's joining the meeting. He's not there.
Stay on there.
He's done us both. That's on.
So we've both got 1 point cut backwards.
Yeah.
Marty had you in a hoodie. I had you for gilet on.
I was going to go for gilet, but...
Oh! Who's he think he is? Tim Sherwood.
You come with a draw then. How you doing?
Right, Mick.
You all right?
Yeah, man. So,
Mick, the only reason I'm getting you on this week is to talk about last weekend, right? And your nightmare. You're an absolute nightmare, mate. Do you know you're like Alan out the hangover when you've had a beer? You're like a gremlin. You kind of feel you're after 12 o'clock.
what? Talking to your mom? I just stumbled. I just couldn't speak.
Yeah, me ma's like, actually, Mick came into the kitchen, asked for a carrier bag.
I did.
Stephen, I didn't know what he was talking about.
I asked for a carrier bag, and she had this one. What I tried to say was, "Oh, are you sure you want to give us one of these and not like one of the cheaper ones? You know, like the cheaper
We
ones.
don't have cheaper ones, mate.
Well, that's what I was. Well, that's what I was trying to ask. What came out was, "Oh, sure, whatever."
I think that was after Mick smashed the glass.
I remember smashing the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, kicked the chair backwards and it nearly took Anne's dog out next door.
Aye.
I didn't kick it. Oh, yeah, because I trying to get down the bottom bit, didn't I?
Aye. The chair nearly fell on Penny.
He kicking it though. It's just that it was just there. It was just.
Also, he fell into the chair and nearly broke the chair as well. Remember that, Mick?
What, at the beginning?
No, you'd had a few. Yeah, I think you won the whiskies at this point with no coke. Pure full on Maker's Mark down the gullet. He like sat backwards, but he just like literally let him just bump, and the chair nearly went off the edge as well. I was like, I went, Mick, are you all right, mate? He's like, yeah. And I was sitting there thinking, Mick's got a bit of liability here.
It was
liability. But out of nowhere, Darren's like, I'd hold me beer, Mick, and fall to fucking sleep.
I think we actually did have to hold his beer as well at one point. But it was so funny, because you were perfectly fine, and then it was like you went full Daz it, and then
it's a random switch. It's just bizarre. I think it's when I start mixing drinks.
I'm not gonna lie and say I was sober, because I wasn't. I was steaming, but I wasn't. The point where anybody could not understand this.
This is the weirdest thing about me. I remember everything, right? Until I said goodbye to Brett at the top of the bank, because he was walking home and I was walking down the bank. I cannot remember getting in. Cannot remember that 5-minute journey. I woke up next day, went out of the about 11:30.
Is this when you're driving and then all of a sudden you're kind of like, oh shit, how did I go like 10 miles? I was in autopilot.
No, mate, pure can't remember anything from saying goodbye to Brett and then waking up the next morning. That was it.
The next morning, Christina goes, I hate when you're drunk. I went, right? I was like, I was all right, right? Aye, you are right, but she went, you didn't fucking shut up. She went, you just carry on going,
well, it's better than her. Better than her.
Well, I was like, I could you just want to call us everything. I was like, well, at least I tell you. She went, you just never shut up. I was like, I was all right to go. So it's kind of
we've all seen the video of Christina lying on the balcony.
Of course. Lying on the landing.
Yeah. Same thing in it. I see you. You said quietly, and we're looking out your shoulder in case she was coming.
No, she's in the sitting room.
I know, we can see her head when she comes out in the top corner.
She's not been out of the sitting room yet.
I know, but she went in from the little dog and cage thing you've got there, and she went in a bit earlier when you first went on. We weren't recording.
Yeah, I looked on the stairs because I turned over and I seen a cat on the stairs, and I thought it was one of the kids creeping down, but it was a cat on the stairs.
So, Mick, what are you drinking tonight?
Me or Cass, did you say?
Mick.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just having a Pepsi. I'm work at 9 tomorrow.
So am I.
I'm not working at 9 in the morning.
9? Well, Pepsi.
I'm on the Lagavulin.
I've got a selection. I've got Maisie Weiss, I've got Club Tropica. I've got Elvis
That's
juice.
beautiful. Couple of ice cubes, absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Got a few.
Well, as you know from Friday, that Maker's Mark was quite nice.
Yeah. There's half a bottle of that left. I thought I woke up in the morning thinking how much Maker's Mark's got to be left out doing. Still half a bottle. I was like, get in there. I've got half a bottle of Southern Comfort from somewhere.
That was mine. I bought that one.
You can have it back, mate.
Nice Southern Comfort, man.
You might like this, Marty. In that Brewdog pack, I got £5 off Brewdog gin.
I'll give it a go. I'll give it a whirl.
I've seen that.
£5 off. It's like, I don't know, cactus and lime or another one. I don't know, mate. I didn't like it.
Louise has one upstairs. It's like got a wolf on it.
Aye, that's it, aye.
I'll give it a go. I've seen that. Have you seen the Wolf Pack? I think it's Wolf Pack Lager. I think they have a really good design on their cans. Like obviously it's a wolf, but it's got like a little tribal thing on it as well. Like, and I kind of
Maori.
Sorry.
Like a Maori tribe.
Yeah, I think it looks a good design. That I like that.
Is it Alan out the hangover? One man wolf pack. That's
my Wolf Pack.
Mick, he's a gremlin when he's had a drink.
It was good.
It's been a mix. It's when you start going, I'll have if the fucking Chumbawamba's on, I'll have whiskey drink, lager drink. It's when you start mixing them, that's when it starts to get.
Mick, you'd had about 8 stubbies before you went on the vodka, mate.
Things when like we literally we started just drinking our own at first, but then good 5 or 6 in, we're like, right, I'm going for something else here. I'm gone. I'm moving.
Yeah. Mick literally turned into the fucking barman at one point with the Stone Cold, the Cold Stone Cream mustard. Mick's could have poured them.
Couldn't fucking get it working at first.
All the time, the keg was nice, like the little button thing to do it, compared to most kegs like you tend to get, where you have to like turn it and it's just a fuck on.
It just you press the button in, innit?
The top just turns easily, pull out.
It's the head one, the top one, when you got to click it up, and you always catch the end of your skin on your finger on the plastic. Bastards.
I remember. I think Cass was talking to Dave about the Vauxhall that he brought over, and he
brought over.
I knew somebody brought them, nice,
but yous all had one, didn't yous?
I was the first one in. Dave was like, "Get one." Cass was like, "No." I was like, "Well, I'm having one. I'll fucking pick one." I was like, "I'm having this now." Then straight in I was. He must have been buying some more cigars.
That's the combo right there. The lager and the cigar.
That's it, isn't it? Absolutely busting it on there.
Well, when you
and by the way, I finished Friends. Clocked it.
Yeah.
2 2s.
2 2.
I'm a 4.
I'm a 4. I'm an 8. What are you? I'm Puerto Rican. Oh, I'll have a 2, please.
What shade do you want to go? Well, what shade are you? Puerto Rican. I'll have a 2.
It's a great. It was class. I laughed about it. I think that, like I said, the ending was absolutely terrible. How they just walked out the apartment and then went for a cup of coffee. It was shite. They all put the keys down.
Kind of a symbolic ending because everything was centered around
they've all gone. Yeah, they've all gone as together. But I thought it was kind of shite as well, to be honest. But
they've got the what's it called coming up on there?
The reunion. But it's shite. It's not even an episode of Friends. It's them sitting around talking about it.
I'm good about that. I wanted it to be an absolute movie. Or something.
I wanted to be like.
Oh, I thought they were doing it.
No, but I've seen some things where like Rachel is like topless, but it's all fuzzed out. I was gutted, and like Paul Rudd is there, and something about like they are getting it on or something, and Ross and Phoebe are not happy about it.
Was that not just a porno that you've seen?
Eh?
Was that not just a porno you've seen?
No, it was legit. Obviously, if it was a porno, it wouldn't be fuzzed out, would it?
Depends if it's in Japan.
I don't know, mate. I didn't watch Japanese porn. Obviously, Marty does.
Yeah, no, like rumor, like it's not supposed to be an episode. Like it's just supposed to be chatting about it. It's shite. Like I'm gonna watch it still, but
I saw the bit where like where he's on a break and all them say yes, and then Matt LeBlanc joined it and was like, bullshit.
I still stand by Ross. They want to break me. They want to break.
They were on a break.
I know.
She said, I want to put this on hold.
I didn't see what that issue was.
She was knobbing about with that mark and all. She wanted a bit of mark, let's be honest.
They were definitely on a break.
Aye, definitely. I'm Team Ross all the way, me, the one.
Just bitches, man, in there. Bitches be crazy.
Does Ross equal boss?
Who's good?
Who can? Ross can.
There was some great episodes in there. There really was. Class episodes. And at the end, obviously, the surprise with the baby at the end. He's your boy. Oh no, he's your girl. Wait there while I deliver your son or your daughter, whatever one it was. I can't remember which way it was around. With the twins, Monica, the twins at the end. Funny. Chandler, can we just like take one and then put the other up for adoption?
I like when they come in and like we've got a surprise and Chandler walks in with one.
And Joey goes, well, what's the surprise?
What's the surprise?
That case Joey pulls in like when this Penny drops him, like when he did with Monica and Chandler, he was like, that face there was great.
I was watching I was watching some of the best episodes, and the best episode I believe was the Big Fat Goalie.
Big Fat Goalie is great. What was Monica's name?
And the one where everyone finds out. No, that was number one. The one where everyone finds out, because that's the one where I was going, woo!
When he's doing his dance.
Aye.
Pivot's a good episode as well, though. Pivot's a good.
I'm trying to think which other iconic ones that one that was great. Obviously, Big Fat Goalie. That's one of my favourite ones. The one where what if it never happened, like Ross didn't fucking wife weren't a lesbian and all that.
I love the fact that they always like take the piss out of Ross and his divorces. It's class.
I 3 divorces.
Yeah, you'd be the divorce guy. No, I wouldn't.
Ross must be force.
Class.
Yeah. Some of the nicknames like for Ross, Rossosaurus. He's not bringing that back, is he?
Rossosaurus. Hey, my God. That was good episode that as well. I think a paleontologist. I didn't even know what one was until obviously watched from friends, and then I think we were in the house a couple of weeks ago, and Christine might have had some shite like TV program like The Chase or something like that, or Tipping Point, and that's the question: what is a paleontologist like?
And Marty was like, what's he called? DiCaprio with a can in one hand and the cigarette.
I was like, this is mine. I was like, I know this one. Like I got it. I was like, I didn't know that until Ross came about with friends.
So Mick, what do you think of the fantasy football ring?
It's really nice.
That's a beauty beast for 12 quid, wasn't it?
No.
Beautiful, eh?
I'm winning that this season.
Are you shite, Marty?
I am.
You heard yourself.
I am. Marty,
he'd be like Marge Simpson. I'm getting you 7 kickers because it's called football. Marty, lift that pint up, mate. Lift that pint up, Marty.
You're not fools, Marty.
It was a bad ball.
His fucking head's fucking massive. Marty's pint.
It was a bad one.
Oh, free. Oxford free.
There must have been with 5 minutes left.
12 minutes.
Oh.
My stream's gone absolutely crackers.
Time's kick off tomorrow, by the way.
3:30.
3:30 while at work. We're down. Are we getting a ticket? I went, why? I'm at work till 5 o'clock. What? Jump in for the last 10 minutes. I think I dodged a bullet, to be honest.
Well, after fucking Wednesday's performance, we all did. But
supposedly about Geets as well.
Aye, so well, his contract's up in here. If he plays, then his contract renews, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I would do.
I'd play him. He's by far the best player.
Not on his performance on Wednesday night. He could have had a fucking hattie.
Aye, but mate, that goalkeeper, that is proper bullshit. That goalkeeper
should have been able to play. I was furious, mate. Absolutely.
Especially when the guy on the bench has been on the bench 48 games, so he should be starting.
They've
got cover.
He's been in the fucking squad at every game of the season and just hasn't played once.
We should have went all out players, right? Say he's injured and we'll just get loads of loan emergency loads. Who you got in goal? Thibaut Courtois. Ronaldo and Messi up front, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was bullshit. Like, I didn't get how they were able to do it.
It shouldn't be. It should be coming in as emergency cover and going on the bench. If you've got a first team goalkeeper available, he should be starting.
I think he's played for like 6 different clubs this season.
Aye, mate, he's played 15 games for Stoke City in the Championship.
I know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Couldn't believe it. It's a joke.
It's fucking Sunderland all out, though, isn't it? Only would happen to us in the playoffs, and he pulls off 3 fucking worldies.
Like, I think the only thing that's given us a bit of hope is that we've already scored 4 past him in 1 game this season, and that's the only thing I'm clinging on to.
How's he still on the field? If VAR was on this game, it could have been completely different. So basically, the ball comes down, he controls it, and the guy just stamps down the whole shin and down the back of the Achilles, like fucking full down the leg from the knee downwards.
Oh,
never even got a yellow. That's League One football. Funny, yeah.
I'm gonna show you this. Hopefully the camera picks up. But Christina's just sent us this at an angry face on, and it's so funny. It's so true as well. But I'll read the caption out for you first of all. So it is, when you take your boots off after playing on Astro, and this is it. Oh, wait there.
Yeah, it is.
Like just pour fucking black stubble all over.
You know what the worst thing about it is? It gets inside the boot.
Days later, you just keep finding them in the house. Like, I've never even had my boots on it for like a week now. What's going on here?
Mick, I don't know what you're saying about. You fucking never move.
And when you do, you get lobs.
That makes it worse.
To be honest, I was in training last night, and then I went in goal. We all took turns, and I got lobbed in goal last night. It was a heartbreaking.
Aye, but he's in the 5-side goal, Mick.
I come out like I literally come out.
Easy to get lobbed when you're on the arse, don't it?
I don't think I've got ever lobbed at goals.
Cass has. Ask Scoop Cass.
Yeah, because I was fucking lying on my back, but trying to pour up.
Well, that's even worse. I sat you down and then scooped you.
See, I'm a goalkeeper. I believe in not to rush the guy like in the goals at goal, because it's a smaller goal. I believe stand about a yard off your line, and let them hit the target, and then you've got more time to react.
Last night I got done big style, but I got done by my own fault though, because I rushed out and the ball was like on the half volley, and he just like let it bounce off his foot, and it just lifted. I was like, I'm done, me Salah, yeah. Like I was like, oh fuck. But
JT happy.
JT was dead. After 20 minutes, he was on the floor, like literally off the pitch on the floor, like, and the lads were going, is he all right? I was like, he's just dying, he'll be all right. Nah. And we got back home, we got back to my guns. I think I fell asleep actually when I was like, after that done, I think I was passed out. I was like, aye, the boy was asking, I was like, aye, but you'll be fine. But he does move tie and stuff, and he goes, look, it's football. I've never played football in about 7 years. And he went, like, pose in the ring, I can fight, I can kick, I can box, but playing foot, you went, it's so different. I was like, I know, telling me.
Well, that's it. Like every sport you play, it's like, for an example, we play American football, and even in American football, our two levels have to be different. Where I've got to be full on upper body strength, whereas you need to be
nimble,
explosiveness.
Yeah, this. Yeah. Like it's mad.
Mick has to hold the clipboard with the fucking players on the sideline. Fucking Matt Patricia there.
Mick has to bring the water.
Mick's the bloke who comes out with the Gatorade and squirts it in your mouth.
Yeah. I've never got a squeezy bottle as
well. Ah, that's it, pen behind you, look.
But it was mad, like, we've got on Sunday we play top of the league on Sunday. They've not lost all season long, but now the Granger Re and formed, we've gone 5-5. That's obviously 5 games. Decent.
Cookie cake thing, by the way.
That's good. Cause that cake was really, really fucking thick. It was about this thick. Like,
oh, did you enjoy it, boy?
I had to share
Best
it.
cake. Fuck off! New Year. Is this a Beaver exclusive?
It's right on exclusive right now. On honest truth, we all had a bit like it was like you could never eat that by yourself.
I don't know. Like, I bet Chiz could.
It's a team effort, like.
Like it was really tough to eat, but obviously.
Oh, by the way, boy, happy birthday! I hope you like the pictures that I put on for you.
We went out and when Steve puts photos on, I was like, "What the fuck, Steve?" Like posted because I was sat there and I looked. I was like, "You motherfucker!" I was like, like, I cannot believe he's put that photos on. Like, well, to be honest, I didn't even care about any of the photos. Just the one I was spewing in the toilet. That's the only one I didn't really like.
Mate, my favourite is you and Christina showing the guns in the picture of the Bass Lager sign. Bass Shandy, sorry.
We stayed out overnight in Denver, somewhere like that, and we've been on it. Like, but
it's just the both of you staying the guns, and then the Bass Shandy. That's like the Phoenix Club. It looked like you're in.
Not gonna lie, I didn't care. I was henchman. I was ripped then.
You weren't henchman.
I was.
It's still got noodled on, Mick. Yeah, with Dave. All right, Marty. I owe Steve a fiver. Mate, everyone said the same.
I will. Tough.
Well, mate, if everyone's saying it, it is what it is, isn't it?
I paid out many times. I'm paying out for that one. His jumper's fucking massive.
If like you were fucking head on your lager, wasn't it?
Massive. That's it. Oh, mad.
So it was a good day on Friday. I enjoyed myself.
I did like.
Tell you what, them steaks were beautiful.
What was one that? Like,
you know what? As much as I liked ours, mixed looked the best. The strips, the New York strip sirloin. Wow, that looked fantastic.
I think it was the tomahawks look impressive because they're fucking beastly, but it's because obviously the bones on it you get. Obviously, I think it's not necessarily less meat, but it's
No, you get a big chunk of it on the bone.
Yeah,
it's about that fat, mate, and about that big. You're getting that, mate. It's that. I think it's the meat itself is 46 ounces. That's without the bone.
You get a lot on, but it's just the effort that comes to fucking dissecting it, isn't it? I mean,
that's it. Do you know what? I wish I'd get the big. Well, we saw them ones there, Desperate Dan's, didn't we?
The Desperate Dan's were decent.
They looked like a little mini tomahawk.
Yeah, Desperate Dan's were right.
Desperate Dan. So I think next time we're going down on the barbecue, obviously we'll have to have another barbecue in the summer, a bit less wilder to begin with, and then obviously it'll get wild again when it's sunny. I think I might get myself a Desperate Dan one because it's about that thick and about that big. I think it's about 18, 19 ounces, something like that, isn't it? But I don't mind it on the bone because I like mine rare.
Mm-hmm.
So on the bone, it doesn't bother me.
On the barbecue, it cooked really well, though.
Aye.
All of them cooked really well.
Yeah, they did. Well, here, man, when you pick it up, man, and all the flames are fucking. Soon as I put all them steaks on, there was no flames on the barbecue. As soon as I put them steaks on, the fat started dripping in.
Yeah.
It looked like a fucking lightning one. I was like, Jesus.
Absolutely.
I would Darren, I only want one fillet. Me ma, where's the other fillet? I ate both of them because it was that damn good.
No, that's scanned them in about 2 minutes flat.
But you had a whinge about it, obviously.
Obviously, that's what that does.
But I'll tell you what, like, I'm going to say it now, Boreham's for steak and meat is, you kind of get better than it.
You really can.
For the price.
None in it, it's mint.
Well, Mick, put it this way. Those 3 tomahawks, a T-bone, 2 fillets, a strip sirloin, all them sausages, all them burgers, I've still got in the freezer for next time we have barbecue.
The wings.
Pork, wings, ribs, in all of that, mate. The buns, I bought some cakes for me nana and that, limes, everything. Me word of a lie, mate. It was about 95 quid, wasn't it?
91.
91 quid.
Like, you couldn't buy 3 tomahawks in a pub for 90 quid.
No.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, in Sturks, and these 18-ounce tomahawks, these were 46-ounce tomahawks. 18-ounce tomahawks in Sturks,
27 quid.
27 quid. So
That's
there's
restaurant, though.
that's a restaurant, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think they sell the tomahawks in. But I think they sell them in there. But I think they're about 17, 18 quid. But you're still looking at 18 ounces. 12, 13 quid for fucking 40 ounce, 46 ounce. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
The only problem is the travel. That's the only fuck on again.
I actually tell a lie. It cost
it cost you
530 quid altogether. It cost all that money, a new injector and a new filter.
That was the best bit when you fucking came off the phone. 400 quid.
400 quid! It was up for one of absolute celebration.
Yeah, I liked it when my mom came in. She's like, Stephen, the neighbours are kind of gone nuts with your sound. And Anthony's like, what are you on about? I'm sat here, I'm part of the problem. He's a good bloke, Anthony, my neighbour.
Aye, nice bloke, nice fella.
I tell you what, the craftsmanship that he does on them bird boxes and that.
Aye, sick on there, really good.
It looks nice, like.
All he does is get a lump of wood. Like if a trees fell down and like gone down, and let's say some trees fell down, he'd like cut it up and bring it home and then carve something out of that.
Madman, absolute mad. Bonkers.
I need to paint the bar for the next time. Get the Beard Bros meat pit on there.
Get the meat pit on.
But yeah, the bar looks alright as well, doesn't it? For basically 14 quid that cost us.
Does the job, doesn't it? Does exactly what it's there for.
Mate, you look perfect behind it, mate. Like
class, man. Mint. Good night. It was a really good day.
I really enjoyed myself. You know what? That's why I built the decking and things like that. You know what I mean?
Looking forward to fucking when I move around the corner, just be able to fucking walk home.
I'll be like, Mick, are you coming round? Couple of bevies, Marty, you coming out? Well, listen, she's not gonna drop us off. Well, Marty, you're an idiot.
Well, I'll just have to get the last matey back to Pallion and just walk on from Pallion.
Last mate's 10 to 12, mate.
There you go. I'm laughing, absolutely laughing.
Oh, but he's barred from you, isn't he, Mick? So he got tub for Marty.
Why am I barred from Casses?
Mick said it straight at the beginning, mate.
That's bad crap, that.
Mick, what'll happen is we'll get the pizza oven round. I'll get some doors on the go and that. Marty's face.
Cass, you want to be the new bead brother?
Are you going to replace Mick, Marty? Are you, Mick? Yeah, he couldn't fucking handle drinking with me on a Friday night. He'd done it once and it was fucking ploughed.
Cass, that's you.
No, he knows. He knows.
The silence said it all.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
He's
It
not
was
mixing.
really good, man. Like, it was good just to have, like I said, just the boys around, just to see anybody again. What like in
Well, that's it. Like I haven't seen Brett since September.
Mm-hmm. Did he skid up you when he seen you?
Aye. When he got the call, he's like, skid up. And we're like, yes, he's back.
In there.
Yeah. But I had a really good time. I tell you what, we had some fucking beer, didn't we, and drink.
There was some beer got sank.
Do you know, mate? The blue bin got emptied, right?
On the day.
On the day, and it was 3/4 full on the Friday.
There was some beer.
7 of us had fucking sank 3/4 of a fucking blue bin of beer.
That's an achievement, lifetime achievement.
It is. I'll tell you what, I was drinking everything. I was on whiskey. I was on fucking gin, rum.
I agree. I was the same. Like I think I had about 7 bottles of bud to start with, and then I thought, right, that's enough. I'm gone anyway, and I just went everywhere and everywhere.
Mate, I was on Measle Weiss.
I see him. So I was drinking that.
Blonde Lager, Miller, vodka. Literally,
I was drinking anything.
Cold Stone Cream Austin.
Anything. The first thing that was coming to us, just having like, yeah, I'm having some of this.
Soon as something got cracked open, I'll have one.
Yeah. Soon as somebody went to the bar, just get us something. I'll have whatever.
Well, Darren, he brought that. Literally, it was. I opened the bottle of vodka, and it was gone before we left mine to go to David's.
That's an achievement.
It started at 2:00 and we went to David's at 7:30. So in what?
5 hours.
5.5 hours? You got to think we didn't start drinking bottle about 4:00. 3 hours and the full bottle was gone. Dead. Done.
That's what the boys do. Great. That's great, man. It's class.
Aye, but the Mater's Mark's pretty nice, making it.
It's nice. Nice enough where you can have it neat.
Aye. I say I like that. I like me bourbons. I don't like them neat. I like them with Coke. Bourbons, because when you put Coke in, you get the oaky taste and that. Where like your Lagavulins, I like neat.
Yeah.
Well, I have 2 ice cubes in it.
Oh yeah, I have a couple of cubes.
Do you know why you put ice cube in whiskey?
I don't.
Because what happens is, do you know when you go into a proper pub and they've got a jug of water on the side and someone gets a whiskey and pour a little bit of water in? Because the water releases all the flavours out of the whiskey. So when you put ice in, it chills it, but releases that all the flavours as well.
I knew that.
So that's why you put ice. Get in there, Marty, lad.
I did.
I know, I'm saying get in there, because that's why you're a beard, brother. That's why you're Broski.
I thought you were tapping the piss, because I was like,
I
was waiting to see if Cass knew. When Cass went nodded, I was like, well, he's in his story and he's in it also. Let him tell the story.
Aye. Oh, Christine is shouting at somebody.
No, he's in the tip room.
I heard it, yeah.
Behave is what you heard. Must be kidding.
Aye, so this is really lovely stuff, actually, like Mick. I'm going to savour it. I've only had 2.
Yeah, nice.
Nearly you bastards are getting a drink of it.
Might
I see the only supermarket I know that stocks is fucking Tesco's, but obviously you get on
Amazon 2 hours delivery, man, on this, because you get it on Amazon groceries.
Aye.
If you order it at 5:00 at night, you can get it for 7.
That's dangerous, isn't it? It's absolutely dangerous, that, isn't it?
And it's the same price as the supermarkets as well.
It's only like a couple of quid difference.
No, that was 49 quid.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, same price.
Jesus. Wow.
Same price, free delivery. I ordered at 8:00 at night on the Wednesday, Thursday morning at 8:05. Bloke knocking on the door. I put between 8 and 10 free delivery. 8:05. Yeah. There's your parcel, Mr. Hopper. I need to see some ID. I was like, all right, no worries. I had dressing going on.
Always.
I had some bloke knocked on my door today. He's like, Stephen. I went, aye, that's me. He goes, I live in number 38. I went, all right, mate, what's happening? He goes, I'm getting this parcel for you. Brewdog from Yodel. I went, all right. I went, he goes, mate, I'll be honest with you, it's been all around the fucking street. So it got delivered to 55. But then the Yodel guy put a note in 38 saying that 55 has got a parcel for you. So he's like, oh, fucking hell. So he goes up to 55, gets the parcel and says, Stephen, up there, 35. He's like, ah. So he's brought it down to me and said, look, mate, I've got a parcel for you. I was like, cheers, mate. He goes, been out. I went, and I looked at it and it said 30. I'm like, it says 30 Yodel for you. How was my delivery? Mate, it's been to fucking 3 different places.
Come on, It's got to be in the 4th place by the time I get it.
I know, exactly.
Unbelievable things.
I fucking couldn't believe it. I was like, you fucking kidding me, yeah.
Class.
Yeah, I wonder if Plum's going to be on FIFA tonight. Steaming. He's got a pint.
I'm going to drop him a message and see what he's saying. He messaged him.
No.
I'll message him, but I bet he likes it. I bet he's steaming tonight.
You know what it is?
It's been years since I had a Miller's.
Beautiful Miller's, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really nice. I'm thinking I'm going to get some more Miller's.
It's expensive out here, though. Like, now, because it's done so well, they're selling it 21 quid for 24. If you think about it, it's still not too bad, because let's be honest, you'd pay 9 quid for 12 Budweiser.
Aye, well, I've seen it for there was 18 for 24.
18, that's a good price for 24.
Aye, that was in a local shop.
Beautiful, isn't it? You forget how good it is.
Aye, because it's been years since because you don't see it. You don't see it kicking around much. So
No, you didn't. Well, Darren was he's like, oh, fucking hell. We've got Miller on here. And he goes, I'm going, mate, Mick, I've got about fucking 10 bottles in the fridge in the wash house. I've got 10 bottles of that and about 15 bottles of Corona in there. Keg of Paulina. 4 racks of rib, 2 belly pork, and a box of chicken wings.
we're doing a fucking pear tree.
Ronaldo with a big box of chicken wings.
Lads, in a couple of weeks, you fancy a barbecue?
Oh, anytime. Well, let's make it the week of the 21st because I'm off for 2 weeks from then, for June.
Can it? Mate, the 18th, what are you doing on the 18th?
I'm at work till 6 o'clock.
Are you coming to Plums?
Aye, for the England match, aye.
Yes.
That's my last day in work.
Mate,
last day in work.
Couldn't believe it. I was sitting there. I was like, I fucking worked 10.5-hour shifts that week. The God, I was in till 8 o'clock at night, and shift came in 8 till 4. Get in there, shift's there.
Fast, man.
I was like, back in the game.
Well, I'm actually in work on the 19th. That's my last day in work this Saturday. But I can just swap the Saturday for the week before with someone. So then I'll finish on the 18th.
Aye. Mate, Dave's coming up, and it's his birthday weekend.
Dave's birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm. Keg of Paulina at Darren's. Try and get an early finish on that Friday. Try and get a couple of hours off, Marty. Finish at 4, I'll pick you up. Darren's will get the barbecue on.
But if there's any holiday in, I'll put it off. Then I'll be off like...
Bang it in now on the Verint, mate. On the app.
And I didn't know if there's availability, so I wouldn't answer.
Well, just put the 2 hours in. And they'll tell you,
know
now
what
it's accepted or rejected.
Aye.
If you know what you put in 4 till 6 holiday, and it'll accept it or reject it now and then on the spot.
Well, I'm on my 1-to-1 from 3 till 4, so I'll put finishing from 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'll say Tyson, let us just finish now, and I'll go.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, mate, what to do is put the what's it called on your phone, and then log out when you're at Darren's.
Right. How do I put a request in here?
Let me get it up here.
Time off. There you go. There you go.
It's easy as that, Marty, isn't it?
Start it, yeah.
Just like that.
Start, end. No. Oh, there you go. So, is it the 18th, did we say?
It's Friday the 18th, aye.
Cool, your annual leave. Yeah.
You put more annual leave in.
Why is she thinking about?
2 hours, man.
What does she care when you're using your leave?
Oh, it only gives you the date, doesn't it? You put the times in.
It does, man.
Doesn't? Oh, we're there. Oh, it does. I've got it now. I've got it. Cool. So the 18th.
McFly.
18th. From 4 o'clock till 6 o'clock.
Why is Marty just getting really loud there?
I don't know.
Oh, where's what you ripped it from?
There you go. Put this in there. I'm off denied.
Oh, you'd like to go and see Dukes, wouldn't you?
Maybe we'll sort the job out.
Mate, he was in our what's it called team meeting yesterday.
Was he?
Aye. Comes in, he goes, I haven't seen any of you for ages. Hot Valve seen you loads of times because I've been on your podcast. And I was like, you got a podcast. Tell anyone on my team I've got a podcast. Aaron knows he watches it every
I was
week.
in the video earlier one.
Aaron loves it, man. He's like, I mean, one of the days, what drink have you got to neat them? I went, I don't know, it might be measles, vice, or
I speak to Tyson like every other day, like in every Friday, I always goes, so what drink have you got today? I always say the same thing to me, and I'm like, I've got a few different ones tonight.
Is that fucking bottle that you had in the barbecue, like that measles vice stuff?
Aye.
This one?
It wasn't particular. It doesn't look. I think it's like 4-point stomach, but you can tell it's potent.
Yeah. Few of them and you know about it, didn't you?
Aye.
5.1%.
5.1%.
I think it's the way it is with it being a German wheat beer. It's like
Aye.
Paulina in it, and like the what's Erdinger.
Erdinger's.
Aye.
It's a bit like them, but they do one which is a banana beer.
I still need to try that one.
Aye, that was alright, that.
Yeah, best thing about Measle I call it Measly Weasley, didn't I? After cult Beasley.
Van just liked our video on Insta.
I speak to the devil, eh?
He must have known. He must have been. I tell you what, he's just launched his own podcast, so we might get him on in a couple weeks' time, just to chat about it. We'll get him on in a couple of weeks' time. I'll message him. But the German beers are so much better, man, aren't they? I've seen the advert now with Klopp in it, where they're pouring a German beer. It's got about 6 inches of head on it.
No.
I don't. He's there with a fucking knife over the top.
That's the best thing about the Measle right? Is the glass. I love the glass. It's like it's bendy.
Yeah, class in it.
Oh, Dave's got a couple of them.
Ah, you bastard! He hasn't fucking shared any of them, most has he?
Well, he did bring the Measle up for us, Marty.
He did. When I was taking the beers like to tack to Dave, so to tack home, and he's gone, make sure you get one of them, because one of them's for you, one of them's for Steve, one's for me.
Did he give you one?
No,
give you one.
No, this was the one that you were meant to give us because I left.
Oh yeah.
Aye, he went. So we'll do it on sometime.
He's all right, with Dave.
Aye, nice bloke.
Didn't realise he liked wrestling when he was drunk.
I'll tell you what, fucking absolute you as kids must have been a fucking nightmare with that fucking thing.
Oh, I forgot I'd give you some chin, Mick.
Aye.
What?
You know, when you get them and you fucking...
Oh, yeah. Like a newbie. Aye, you get one. Oh, unlucky.
As kids, the normal thing's on the head, but that's...
Aye. Chin, you want a bit chinny pie? My Uncle Goo used to torture us because, like, you're only like 9 or 10 and he's like in his 30s and he used to get you in a vice like grip and he wouldn't stop for about 10 minutes. You'd cry in your eyes out. It's brutal. Did not Andy Smith, who always jumps in when we're on Instagram, to Shandy Andy. I done it to him in Benidorm for 10 seconds. He's like, it's hideous, that, like.
It is grim, like.
And I've done it at Brewskis in London, and both said I didn't like it.
Like the next day when I woke up, I was like, ooh, that's a bit.
I woke up and I was like, geez, my chin's out a bit here. I didn't realise we were giving each other the chin.
I woke up the next morning, right, and I was just scratching my head, and I was like, oh, what the fuck is that? I was like, Christina, have a look at me head. I was like, have I got a scab on my head here? She went, I went, oh, my head must have been bleeding. Then I went, probably I've nutted the wall and the floor. She went, I probably is. I went, neither one of my head was hurting so much.
Yeah, I would Dave was steaming. I went, Dave, you fucking put the telly up, got the fire stick on, and then brought the wrong remote. He's like, did I? It's not working, Steve. Not surprised that's a Hitachi TV. You got an LG remote, mate.
Now them little lamps in the back garden as well, the solar panel one, the glass ones.
Yes.
I think we smashed like 4 of them. I was going, Dave, man, we're fucking smashing your doors and lamps. He was like, in that. And I was like, you fucking will know them all over the fucking floor. The glass is there.
His daughter wants me to put some decking up for him. I'm like, I don't think so, mate.
Need to get grew.
2 seconds. Just go and get myself another beer.
It was a good night. It was class. Like I said, we must have smashed about fucking 4 lights, like wrestling. And he kept going, let's just go. And I was like, no, man, I need a guy. And he's like, one more wrestle. And I was like, I'm gone. He's big, like big bloke. He's bigger than me. So I was like, oh, it's like, Jesus Christ. Just trying. Him and Steve, they both trying to tackle us. I was like, oh my God, what's going on here?
It's a good job I bought some fucking cash for this because I tried, I can't remember if you were there or you left at the time, but I tried to fucking order an Uber. And they cancelled us twice.
Did they?
Aye.
Anyway? What the
fuck?
fuck?
I'll get an Uber, so I'm just using cards then. I don't have to fucking pay cash.
Mm-hmm.
Orders, cancelled. Like, all right, motherfuckers. Try to book another one, cancelled. Like, fuck's sake.
That's busted them.
What a taxi.
Why did they cancel? Did they say why?
No, I didn't say why. It says they cancelled it.
What's cancelled?
When you try to order an Uber from James?
I just saw Pennywell postcode and like, fuck that. Aye, I'm not surprised. The Pennywell postcode's not the greatest, mate.
Definitely not. Laughing at that. I messaged Jules asking if he wants to jump on our podcast in a couple of weeks' time to promote his. And he's just replied, it's funny, like, I'll tell you, obviously, when we got on FIFA, I didn't really want to read it out on here because
Oh, you messaged him privately, have you?
we didn't have a group, do we?
With Rand?
Oh, it was just the first one that came up. Like, I've just put his name and it was just there, so...
Shakedown.
Nice doing that one. But he said he'll come on in a couple of weeks' time. He said he'll get us on his as well. I was like, well...
Fucking hell, Randy, want you with fucking numbers to dwindle, do you?
Just the ratings.
What's he doing? It's like his life coaching.
His podcast is only about 15, 20 minutes long. His...
I will get that pumped up. We'll pump better rookie numbers. Those are rookie numbers. We'll pump them numbers up.
But they'll be trying to get us off. We'll be like...
Oh.
It'll be like, well, we got Quinny on now, and we couldn't get the cut off. And they'll be like, hey, boys, you need to fuck off. We're like, no, we've got this. We're all right here.
Yeah, have you seen Gav's bar that he built?
No.
Gav Court. Do you know the rec yard?
Mm-hmm.
Check out there. He's posts on the rec yard. He's built a fucking got like a conservatory type bit that comes into the kitchen. He's built a bar in there. It looks phenomenal. Like,
oh, I think I might have actually.
Mine looks pitiful compared to his.
I think I've seen I've got stools and stuff in, hasn't it?
Aye.
I've seen it look spot on.
When I get me on gaff, like I'm gonna build something like that into it, like. Like where that's where I'll be podcasting from. So from Hops Bar. Might even get like pumps and that on the go, you know what I mean?
Well, my dad's putting my dad. Tested now they've got a big double garage, but the shutter for the front of the garage doesn't work. So it's open at the back. So you've got to walk through mum's house again in the back, like in the garage. And he's just turned that in. The boy's got actually pumps from the pubs and everything, from a couple of pubs that shut down. He's put them in the garage. He's like, it's funny as fuck, man.
I think that's what I'll do. I'll just build it all myself.
That's what he's doing. Like, well, he's getting like a joiner in who's like, they built them like round the hot tub. They built like, obviously.
Oh yeah, you got to build around your tub. I'd get someone in to do that.
But
the bar itself, I'm going like to build up like an L-shaped bar.
Yeah.
And then I've like kegs and that on. I would as well. But I'm not going to have like the pumps and I'll just have like, you know, the keg tappers.
Yeah.
Just get one of them.
Always round. My dad was like, when you come down, you'll have to buy your beer. I was like, not a fucking chance. He was like, well, that's how you replenish yourself. I was like, I didn't care. Bring me on beer down if I'm coming into your house. I'm not going to buy beer off you. Like,
will I have a beer brewers food, Brewskis to Broskis from Lee's bar?
I think he's called it the Warding.
Warding.
Aye.
If you didn't pay up, you end up in another ward.
It's like, no, a fucking chance I'm paid for beer in this pub. In this
son.
In this garage. I was like,
what a robbing bastard.
Your tab's going to get settled one way or another.
I was like, hey man, you'd have to fucking put your hot tub down if that's all you're going to be. Smash that I'll put your hot tub down, I'll let all the birds out in the aviary, I'll let them go and all.
Jeez, your dad sounds like you should have an allotment.
He's a Del boy. The Rodney.
My Uncle Goo's got an allotment, like. I was down there the other week. I was like, Goo, can I get a sledgehammer off you? The fuck do you want a sledgehammer for? Didn't worry about what I want a sledgehammer for.
Just gonna borrow one.
Marty was going to come out to help us knock the wall out in the West House. And I'm pretty sure if I give him the sledgehammer, he'd have instantly thought it was Triple H. And it is a head or something with the sledgehammer.
We could have had a give wrestle then.
I wear shorts for everything I've done in the wash house, right? And I'm not going to lie, I've got like 7 scabs on my leg where bricks have fell off and just gashed my leg.
Putting your eye.
Like, I was bleeding earlier. I'd scraped it against something when I was in the wash house. And mother, like, your leg's bleeding. I didn't even realise. the numb these days. Fucking used to it.
Just used to the feeling now.
Aye. But Mick, as soon as you move in South Filton, pizza around there, pizza oven round yours in the hot tub. Beers on the go.
Best
We
mate.
might invite Marty. Marty, where's all this jealousy coming from?
I just said you'd be best mates. That's all I said.
I saw where's the jealousy coming from.
Wasn't he jealous? I just said you're the best mates.
Clearly, you're jealous because you think we're best mates. What are you on about with business partners?
Aye, business partners made my best mates.
Mate, you were going to be the best man at my wedding.
No, wasn't you? Said Burks was going to be best man at your wedding.
Burks is definitely best man.
You never. Anyways, I've got more chance of being best man than Burksy because you're never getting married.
That's true. Didn't hold your breath either of you.
That's it. That's it. Me and Burks have got exactly the same chance of being best man as Cass.
Cass has got no chance.
Neither have we.
No one's got any chance because he said I'm not getting married.
That's it. That's what I said. Neither have we. Oh boy, you need to do the pizza oven soon because I'm looking at some oven baked pizzas here. I'll have to set the standards. Well, I've already had the standards set from Pizza Punk, so you'll have to fight with them.
I mean, the next thing, not a barbecue, but obviously the pizza oven.
The only problem with the pizza oven is
time.
Not only it takes a minute 50 seconds to cook the pizza.
That'll be all the prep.
It's a prep. Like I was talking to Graham about it. He's got one, and Graham's at Igans. He married his whole family one, and he's at Igans. So we're all drinking out the back with the heater on. Went in at fucking 11:30 steaming, and I saw the kitchen was in turmoil. I was like, oh my God. It's a prep because you got fucking flour everywhere, mate. However, what I've heard is make the base and put it in the actual oven for 5 minutes to make it a bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can top it easier, and then you can top them all and then you just shovel them in. But then you're not going to get the stone effect, the wood blamed effect. I can make the pizzas like what I'll probably make is like a 12-inch pizza, like 3 of them, but we'll put one out and you can get tuck into that one, and while the other one's cooking, so it's like a
slice and slice, yeah. Rather than having one to yourself, just share them.
I share and share.
Aye.
But like the pizzas themselves, I'm at the door myself, everything beautiful.
Is this where your Pizza Hut comes in there? Your Domino's story comes into play.
Big Papa John's.
Big Papa John's. Same difference.
Domino's shite.
I hate Domino's pizza. There's no grease. You can't have a pizza without any grease on it.
Mate, getting to my age, you start enjoying pizzas without grease.
Man, I've got a few years to come yet.
Yeah, so, you have. Do you know what, right? When you get to like 36, 37, like I'm, right? You have a pizza from a pizza shop into the grease, and you wake up about 4 times during the night, but with proper dry mouth, and it can strike through you. You have one from Domino's and it doesn't. But that's the same. It's kind of the same effect with what they have. It's like kind of they try to do it as like an oven, like a stone baked one. Because when you get them in the shops, you get them in the things. In Domino's on trays, so like they put in, so all of it's getting cooked. It's not like against the thing, and that's what mine will be like. And to be honest with you, once the summer comes, I've got the new freezer and that. I'm going to make about 30 doors in one go, just fucking bang them all in the freezer, and then when I want a pizza, I'll just tat it out on the morning. Bit of a passata, cheese, pepperoni, fling it in the pizza oven. It takes about 12 minutes to warm up the pizza oven at 700 degrees, 1 minute, 30 seconds to cook the pizza.
Can again, man. Absolutely living the dream.
I'll tell you what, lads, next time it'll just be like me, Marty, maybe I would does just a small one, but I'll get the pizza oven out that day. So we'll get the barbecue on the go with like we'll put the wings on.
Yeah.
But then we'll fucking the wings and the ribs, and we'll bang a couple of pizzas on the go as well at the same time.
Coolio. Sounds good.
Fucking look at me, fucking feeding you 2 bastards. Hey, why is Emily liking our Brewskis with Broskis? She should not be watching that.
I don't know she did. Oh yeah, she did.
A little trout mouth.
Just helping the numbers in she's for the game, for the cause.
Aye, but we'll get the pizzas on the go. I hope he's like pepperoni.
Who doesn't like pepperoni?
Mick. Do you like
Oh, I
pepperoni?
like pepperoni.
Good lad.
It's just
You
gonna
know
be
why?
killers for days. The afterlife. It's gonna be a nightmare until after fucking antacids.
Well, mate, if it's on acid and that, whatever you want, tell us. I can get like Parma ham, anything like that.
Oh, I like pepperoni. It's just the aftermath. That's the killer.
Well, it's a bit like me with cider. I love cider, but if I have one cider, I know I'm chewing on antacids for like 2 days. Like I wake up during the night with heartburn, and you're like trying to fumble through the bedside drawer to find an antacid that's in there. You're like, I'm sure I've left some Rennies in here.
It's like me and energy drinks. I love them, but I fucking always get heartburn and acid reflux after them. Like, I'm still gonna drink them, but I'm looking for Rennies and stuff after. Like, I'm going for it.
Aye. But
Yeah, so ordering a pepperoni deluxe pizza.
well, on mine, mate, it's fucking top. Like, and you can, I can make the dough all myself. I've got all the ingredients. And you got in Asda, and it's like £1 for a massive, like, pepperoni pack. You just fucking put them on. Like, literally, I think there's a pack of pepperoni on every pizza I make. A bit of mozzarella slice, bit of fresh basil. Mick knee messing about, mate. Marty said me pizzas look shit before. Dead to me. Aye, but yeah, you pop round. We'll get that on the go on that, you know what I mean? Show me pizza skills. He's back. Shh, shh, shh.
I heard it. They're still eating from the kitchen, you know.
All right, anyway, he's got upside. Christina called you in, did she?
No, I went to the kitchen, man, because I thought someone was nicking me fucking drum barrel in the back garden.
That's downhill for you.
Oh, I've not spoken to him, right? So not last night, the night before. So what day was that? Wednesday. Somebody put on Facebook saying a picture of this kid's bike, saying, "Has anybody lost a kid's bike? Because my boys have just bought one in the house."
And you were fucking garden. Oh, it's not yours, is it?
Ollie's bike in the front garden, from the front garden. Ollie's little bike, he's Avengers bike, and I was like, they were like, "Has anybody lost a bike? Because it's been my boys have brought it in, saying they found it." It's like, I bet they fucking live close by. I bet they've nicked it. She went, "I'm putting this on because it looks brand new," and I was like. And I messaged him saying, "It's my son's. He's only had it since Christmas. He's only rode it twice, man, because it's brand new." And so it's like, so the dad had brought it back like yesterday. He's like, "Oh, the boys had his nick before, so I just thought I'd bring it back." I was like, "Damn fucking straight, you better. It was a brand new bike, you little daft cunt."
I like how you never noticed it had been stolen. That's
It'd been the front garden for fucking weeks. So.
Mate, every time I come, it's in the front garden.
It's in the front garden, aye. So I was like, never even knew.
Yeah, me boys have brought his bike back. Does anyone know who it is? But I bet it was about 20 comments on there. It's mine.
No. Isn't it like? But like literally, I think he's won like 3-4 times. Something is brand spanker.
So what's he doing out the front? You need to give Ollie a slap behind the lug, mate.
Like, he just doesn't care. Like the bike's too small for him, to be honest.
But you get that on eBay, didn't you? Or Facebook Marketplace.
I need to scan. I was checking to see how much my phone's gone for the XRs, because I'm getting a new phone like next week, I think.
Oh mate, I'm still kicking about with the X.
Aye, same as mine, and I.
You said XR?
Isn't that the same as that?
No, mine's an X.
Oh,
mine's old school, mate.
Mine's XR. Aye. So I think I'm just getting a new phone next week.
Mate, I've had mine since like the X came out. I got it straight away, and I just keep it until the battery's at 87% still. So I'm thinking I've got a few years left.
Well, yeah, it's really good, that still.
Like me ma, she goes, "My battery fucking dies. 51% battery health." She's had less than me. I'm like, what are you doing?
Mad that, isn't it? Absolutely mad that.
Aye, but mine, like the battery health, do you know what it is? I just let it die, and when it dies, I put it on charge.
Yeah.
Like you meant to.
I'm sure I was reading somewhere before though saying that you're not supposed to fully charge your phone. You're only supposed to charge for about 8%.
No, that's a lie.
Like, come from Apple.
No, that's a lie. Me ma worked at T-Mobile, and I didn't know why she didn't do this, but she's like this. She goes, so she used the milk analogy. So if you've got 30% of a 2 pint of milk, right, and you buy a new 2 pint of milk, would you pour that 70% into the 30, which is already gone?
No.
So what you're doing is when you've got, let's say you've got 50% battery left and you put it on charge, you are then putting new charge on old charge, which is then damaging the battery because the battery thinks that it's only got that at the 50%, it's got no battery left. So it's got like half a charge in the new charge, the old charge. So that it makes the battery think that the battery needs charging when it's at 50%. So you start decreasing the life of the battery. So that's why I only ever put mine on when it's on 1%, I'll charge it. And then when it's fully up, I'll turn off. But the beauty of these phones now, if you have a look, Mark, if you look at it, like the X and on, when it gets fully charged, it'll stop charging even though we got plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Like mine now starts telling me when my watch is fully charged.
Yeah.
Saying, take it off, you bastard. Fucking take it out.
Yeah. Do you know them headphones I'm getting for next week? Mate, on the Alexa on there, so I can press a button.
I see the wireless and Alexa on there. Yeah, I've seen them.
Are you been looking? Have you £36 a month?
I had a look.
Are you getting them?
I didn't know because I enjoy mine even though they hurt me lugs, but.
Mate, but I like a big set. Like when I'm on the cycle machine or something, I'll put these on and I just go for it.
Yeah.
But I'll still keep me other ones for like when I go on my walks and stuff like that. But you got to think when we're going down to when we're playing American football, when we're on away trips and that, fucking I'm going to be listening to music.
That's it. I didn't really want to have them in my lugs for like 4 or 5 hours. Like
that's it. That's why I like these ones. With them being wireless, 20 hours battery life on them.
Yeah, I think I might have a look and I might get some for when we're away and stuff.
I looked at it, it was 180 quid. And then it said, do you want to pay 5 installments of 36 quid? I was like,
pack that all day long. all day.
When it said interest free, I was like, yep, that sounds like a Steve kind of deal.
Now you're speaking my language. Definitely. Trying to find the fucking battery percentage on like the battery life on these phones.
So you go into your settings.
Oh, there, I think I found battery health.
Mine's there. I was already said about the about the away days. On this day 9 years ago, I was looking at the schedule.
All right.
That's it's your screen that's bright on it, you know, like not like coming from the corner.
It's the screen itself that's too bright.
There we go.
There you go. Oh yeah, well we're back, mate. We're back this year. Are you coming to watch a couple of games? Are you?
Well, big long as my fact, right?
Oh, big news! So me now, Dave and Alex is going to America for the NFL for Green Bay. Me, Dave, and Alex are going. So Alex is like, we've got a little group chat. Fruity, Robbo, Alex, me, and Dave. Robbo, look, I've just left the army. I've bought a house. We've got to get some furbishment done again. I'll be honest with you, lads. I'll be able to come, but I'll not have loads of money when I'm there and it's spoil it for everyone. Because I'll not be able to do much except go to the games and you'll want to get out on the piss. He goes, I'm out. Fruity, I do not. Me and Dave, fucking hell, Fruity, tell us we want to book these fucking places up. So, we're going, listen to this, Lambeau Field, Green Bay versus Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh. Jordan Love versus fucking Russell Wilson.
Shut up! Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, you daft cunt. And then, the Monday, we'll fly down to New Orleans, and on the Thursday, we'll rent a car, and we'll go up to Atlanta for the Atlanta Falcons against the New England Patriots.
Ooh, that's going to be a tasty game, that way.
On the Saturday, we'll travel from Atlanta to Tuscaloosa to watch Alabama versus the Arkansas Razorbacks. That's
going to be a bloodshed.
It will. So we want to see at least one win while we're there. And then we'll fly home on the Monday, but we'll get to stop in. We're going to Atlanta for a couple of days now.
Nice.
That's so well with the moonlight. I couldn't believe it. I went, I'll check the Thursday night football for that week. Atlanta, That'll do. Falcons versus the So we've had a look at the price of tickets. So Alabama is $40 for their tickets. Green Bay is $280.
I'm loving it.
Well, it's not just that. We found them for against the Jags last year. It was like $90, but you're playing the Seahawks. It's a
big game.
It's a big game, so we're paying a bit more for that. Fucking Atlanta, New England, $70. Get in there. That's more of our price.
Right.
Yes.
It'll never be $40 to watch the Jets play. Sorry, not 40. $14 to watch a Jets player. So it costs me and Al a tenner to watch a Jets versus the Dolphins.
Well, as things stand, 200 quid will be $141. Sorry, $200. Sorry, £141.
All right. I don't mind paying 200 quid to watch Green Bay.
Because how often are you going to get to do it?
Exactly. If I looked and it was like $200 to watch the Falcons versus the fucking Patriots, I was like, no, that's not happening. So we're going to see 3 games while we're there. And a week and 5 days in New Orleans as well. Get in. Yes, get up.
Get up.
I were renting a Mercedes GLA or GLC. Do you know the big?
The Jeeps.
Oh, they're 44 ones.
Yeah. Me, Dave and Al.
Nice.
We're on the road again. I saw that is our week. When I'm absolutely out of the moon that it would have been nice if the Thursday night football was in New Orleans. It could have stopped there until the Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
But I said, "Oh dear, well, Dave, you kind of fucking mourn if it's if we're going to just Atlanta. It's only from New Orleans. I think it's about a 5-hour drive. Me and our Dave both out with 25, so we'll both be on the insurance. It's like David's like about 2.5 hour, 3-hour drive each.
Yeah.
I'll take the first half so I can get drunk on the second half.
Dude. Mint.
So the week 11, fucking New England Patriots at the Atlanta Falcons. Just get to see the Georgia Dome in it.
Take place off in it. Take place off.
And you know what? I'll be saying to some bloke and I fucking play this on FIFA. We hate this stadium. There's knee lines. You didn't know if you're offside or not.
We'll probably get fucking 78 games out in that place tonight.
Oh, fucking probably. Has Plum said he's coming on?
No, he hasn't replied. Go see.
So Marty's a front again then, is he? That's a score, not many goals.
Hey man, I was on fire the other night. Like the last time I played, I was on form.
We haven't been on for a couple of weeks, have we?
I was on. We actually haven't now, but
it was back at the beginning of last week, I think.
I think it's been a long time.
Because we were trying to get on, but the fucking internet fucked up.
No, I had to reset on my computer system. Because it was I tried to it weren't FIFA when I was on PS. It was like network freezing when I was going along the things.
You showed us the screenshot of the fucking thing, so you can tell it was the PlayStation.
That's his dead.
Cass was like, fucking 60 meg. I saw
soon.
That's it, isn't it? I saw we haven't been on for a while, have we? Obviously, I'm the star striker / right winger.
I mean, that's Jimmy to play, but Jimmy plays Cam. Jimmy plays any. He's fucking fantastic. And I didn't like playing within any or against any.
You see it better.
Well, if he's playing any, why does he not play centre midfield and he can control the game from there?
Because they said he's used to playing Ultimate Team, and he like all that more way control.
Like Darren's class when he plays like Ultimate Team and that.
Well, I'm used to playing online, but I'll still play a wing.
Yeah,
that's it.
Jimmy used to play like professional. He used to get paid to play, so it's he controls everybody, not just one player, and it's a different fucking subject and a different story. Like,
it's frustrating as a motherfucker sometimes.
It would be for us when he's just passing it along. His arm players and weird fucking just still front like
that's it. That's why I might not ask him, because he's fucking passing about himself and we're waiting for that pass, we didn't know when it's going to come. So
It's like Mick on the ball, isn't it?
I was about to say, it's just like Daz. We make so many runs for Daz. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm sick of making runs for Darren. Jesus. How many times does he have to roll the ball over?
But then he gets Aussie when we say, Daz, not play the ball. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's what he's like.
Yeah, PC plum, whoa, get me.
That's one fuck off. Pack your bags.
Yeah. We should go to the stack one day. Fuck off, Daz, will be embarrassing. Yes, sleeping.
What, you were asleep?
Fucking Dazzler.
The stack's like, be a good night out, I'd imagine, in there. Daz mustn't be coming on.
I've just said plum.
There you go.
Well, does the the number 8 bus that goes to Southampton? Where does that go? Does that go to Tan or does that go to down like Seaburn way? Or
Mate, you didn't have to get the bus.
no, I was just trying to work out where to get if we want looking at on that like meal or something the ways like when you go down the stack or down the back end South Seaburn. Obviously, just so I don't have to drive.
No, what
you get the metro to.
You get the metro to Seaburn.
Yeah, it's like 10-minute walk to the seafront.
I see where the thing is. I just thought to know if there's more buses go like right down.
No. What you do is you just go to metro, get the metro to Seaburn. It takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you get up at Seaburn. It's like a 10-minute walk to the stack.
Yeah.
From there, it's fucking piss easy, mate. And that's what I used to get when I got to East Coast on a Sunday when they had the NFL on. I used to get off at Seaburn, walk down to East Coast. It was like a 2-minute walk. It's only a 5-minute walk from East Coast to Seaburn.
Actually, I think because we go down, so if you have the metro, probably you cut off a bit, I would assume.
And when you get off the metro, you've got 2 options. You can just walk down Sea Road, and there's a few pubs, so you can go to a couple of pubs on your way to the stack. Or you can turn left at the traffic lights, and then right in that taxi down past houses, brings you out next to where, like,
brings you out at the stack. At the stack,
aye. But I would do the other way because you can drop in a couple of pubs.
Yeah, you would definitely get to watch right down Seawood. On the way down.
The Bluebell, Talk Bar, maybe in the what's it called next to it.
The Marine, Royal Marines.
The Marine. And then you go around, and then you got the what's it called, the Promenade on the front.
Marriott, the Prom, all the way down there. It's about 5 pubs you can hit by going that way, yeah?
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely pub quality where you get the stack.
Oh, yeah. And if you want, you can knock down and into Granny Annie's. So if you turn left, you go to the stack. If you turn right on that road, you go up, you got Poetic License, Granny Annie's, the Queen Vic.
Another 5 pubs.
Aye.
We'll get the stack sooner or later. 12 pubs deep. But cool.
But you don't have to get to the stack when everything's open.
That's it.
As normal. 21st of June.
Boris's birthday, the 22nd. He knows what he's doing.
Right, we're going to wrap this up.
I'm dying for a shite and all.
It's like Aussie rules, top like hops.
Hawthorne Hawks, we're a mighty fighting Hawthorne. This is a correct, the I can't say the word, but basically when you win the trophy, you get like, instead of like, when you got the gold badge on the Premier League shirt, well, you get the gold EFL instead of being red.
Right.
And they won it in 2013, 14 and 15, which is actually quite hard to do because it's a bit like the NFL and things like that. If you're the best team, you get the last pick in the draft. So you're getting basically the first round, you're getting the shittest play in the first round. And Aussie rules football, when the 16-year-old, you know that they're a fucking good player. There's need getting to the pros and, he's shit now. He's a good player because the skills are all the same.
Aye.
So yeah, they had a three-peat in 2015. Never won it since. Been to playoffs once.
Brutal.
Yeah, but it's what happens with success, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You get so much success in draft sports, and then next thing you know, all your players like Sam Mitchell, Jordan Lewis, Ruffy, all them retire, and then the nucleus of your team's gone. You've got to restart again, isn't it? Reload and restart.
If you can. You know, you see that with how many times in the NFL where you see a team that's decent, players go.
But the problem is, in the NFL to the AFL, is that coming out of college to the pros is such a massive leap. Whereas if you're first round draft pick, first pick in Aussie rules football, you won't immediately go into Aussie rules games. You'll go into like the feeder ones because every team has a feeder club.
Right.
So you'll go into that, and then then obviously they'll train you to be better, and then you jump in. But if you're good at a young age in Aussie rules football, you're good at an old age. If you've got the skills. The reason being is in NFL, it's all about route running, or you've got to beat somebody. On this, the skills are all the same. You can either pass, kick, a goal, catch a ball. You'll never ever be able to not catch a ball. If you're good at taking a mark, it doesn't matter if you're 17-year-old or you're fucking 28-year-old, you'll take a mark, whichever you do. So the prospects in the Aussie rules, it's like if you're number one prospect, you're going to be a superstar, and there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And plus, I like to watch it because if you look at the hairstyles and mullets, well back in Australia at the moment.
I seen some little daft trick the other day, and he had a mullet and he had a full-blown mullet. I was like, who does he think he is? Like,
were you jealous?
No, I was meant to take a photo, but I forgot to slide a photo of it. Because
you were jealous of it.
I was going to send a photo to you saying, look, he's brave enough to bring the mullet back.
The problem is I was talking to Stu about it, and he goes, look, you grew your hair long and it took you a while to get it. Why would you want to then grow a mullet? And if you didn't like it, you're stuck.
Done. You're either going to go short or it's or weird for the fucking...
That's it. And let's be honest, I didn't think the women of the Northeast are really known about the mullet yet. If I'm on fucking Tinder with a mullet, I'm getting no swipes right.
Very cosmopolitan thing right now. It's not really fucking mainstream yet.
Yeah, like if I'm on Tinder and I've got a mullet, right, I'm getting no likes. It's like what's he called when Theo Vaughan got his first time, and Brendan Schaub's wife went, I don't know about inviting Theo over, Brendan. I've never met him before, and he's got a mullet. I don't want to invite him because he's got a mullet. That is what she actually said to him. Did you see my wife didn't want you over because you had a mullet?
Did you see Joe Rogan's post today on Insta?
No.
Oh, like, have you seen it? That's kicking off in America with the UFO and the Navy ship.
No.
Oh, well, it's been like a UFO sighting, which the government have now released videos of it, and like there's this UFO, and it's like darting about the sea, and this Navy aircraft carrier have like recorded it. See that?
Yeah.
That black thing there in the middle of the screen.
Well, I bet that's just a dinghy full of refugees coming to the UK.
It's a boat of water, man. It's a fucking zipping about, right? And then it just splash lands and never to be seen again. And Joe Rogan's like, oh, it's kicking off now. It's kind of gone down. Like, and there's so many like classified files now that's been released by the government, and it's mad.
Well, they can only keep them on now, classified for so long, can't
I think
they?
it's like 5 years, isn't it now?
Aye.
But yeah, there's so many that's getting leaked now, and it's like, oh, it's happening. I love it, me.
2 seconds. Where's Eddie Bravo? He's got to be on this.
That's what I'm saying. That's when I seen Joe was like, he needs to get Eddie Bravo on that fucking show then to talk about this over the next couple of weeks.
Eddie Bravo, until a couple of days ago, hadn't actually posted much for a long time.
And isn't now he's just been constant.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about the fucking whole Bill Gates fucking sex parties?
What's that?
Fucking, it was a Bill Gates in the fucking early to fucking mid-90s holding fucking just fucking nude fucking pool parties and stuff.
Well, fucking if I had fucking $99
proper
billion,
shit, like really...
I'd be doing the same.
Who does he think he is? Fucking Jesus Christ. But I'd say it's kicking off like I just think, honest to God, anybody that doesn't believe in extraterrestrial life is fucking mongs. Like, it's ridiculous to not believe in it.
Do you know what? Do you know what I feel sorry for? G out of J and Silent Bob. Because I've heard that you can't fuck extraterrestrials. And we're on off Clerks too. I could be an astronaut. I could be that guy. I could go to space. I'll come home and I'll be the first guy to fuck a Martian. When I get home, people will be like, hey, there's homeboy. Fuck the Martian. Year's done. Jason Mewes has got no chance now. You kind of fuck them.
I just think he's so naive to not to believe in it, to think that we are the only type of life form here. That's ridiculous. Because we're not.
Is that a probability?
What, sorry?
Like, just even a probability of everything, that there's only one thing.
There's certain things you cannot, like, conclude for. Like, we've seen it with our own eyes, and people fucking try to lie about it. Bullshit.
Mate, do you know what? The people who don't believe in aliens or other life forms
are the flat earth people.
No, not flat earth people. They are the most arrogant people you ever met. To think you're that arrogant that we're the only species that can be alive.
So deluded.
It's arrogance. The so deluded. You're right, it is. It's flat earthers.
Christina believed in flat earth before, you know, right? And she'll try and deny it.
Oh, no way.
Oh, she did.
She'll try and deny it, right?
Stop trying to fucking...
She'll deny it now, right? But she did believe in flat earth before. And I was having this conversation with her, we're having a proper heated argument about it. And it got to a point where we got to so far, and then she just like, the penny must have dropped, and she just shut up. And now she point blank denies that we've had this conversation. It's a point where she honestly God, she believed flat earth, and now she just denies that we've ever had that conversation.
Like the one my first argument with flat earthers is, if the earth's flat, how did Japan ever bomb America?
I don't understand that one.
And how did America bomb Japan? Because if the earth's flat, right, Japan's got to fly from there all the way across to America, to Hawaii. So they're basically flying from the most eastern side of the world to the most western side of the world. Nah. Yeah. That flight you still have to get a fucking layoff when you get to Australia, mate.
And
you're not even gone across the Atlantic.
Common sense shows like flat earth is not real. Like when you stand on the flat surface on the main road, you look out, you can see 3.7 mile. But when you stand 5 meters above,
horizon,
you can see 20 mile. Like, and that just shows it's not flat.
I liked it on that documentary on Netflix.
You can also see
when they were doing the experiment.
And right at the end, we'll not be able to see this line.
No, if the earth's flat, you'll just see the line going straight through.
Mm-hmm.
But when they were like, oh, the earth's flat, and they're like, oh, well, the dot's like higher at this point than it was at this point. So so the earth was curving downwards. Okay. So like actually all of that episode
proved their own theory.
At the end was like, yeah, we're fucked up.
And I knew Daz must have been at the cinema. Like he said, I leave in the cinema now. Little plum cinema.
That you can see pictures from in space that shows the Earth.
Well, I like the map of the Earth. If it was a flat Earth, I do like that map.
When it's just like this, and then you've got the dome underneath it, like.
No, it's like everything's not where it's meant to be, and this is why I don't believe it, because of obviously conflicts and things like that. So this is the flat Earth. So
I seen it on that documentary on Netflix. One of the flat earthers had a coffee table of the globe, and it was flat, and it looked kind of cool, to be honest. The coffee table looked mint, just a flat globe, looked pretty decent. But yeah, you're thinking anyway, is the Earth flat?
Like on a flat Earth map, right? And this is how David says straight away. I think he blew it out of the water. He says, so on a flat Earth, Australia wouldn't have, like, it's about when you flush a toilet, if you're in the northern hemisphere, it goes one way. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it goes the other way because of gravity. And if you're in the middle, if you're on the equator and you flush the toilet or pour something down the sink, do you know when you like drain the bath and it goes like in
You get the whirlpool.
if you're on the equator, it just goes straight down, doesn't swell. And he's like, well, Australia, according to this flat Earth map, is in the northern hemisphere, and so is the UK. So how can our toilets spin different ways?
Man, like I didn't know about the swirls and like in the plug holes and stuff, but
See, that's the flat Earth map, right? And that's Japan.
yeah, I can see it in the other sides.
And Pearl Harbor's up there.
Mm-hmm.
No way would you be able to fly all that back then.
Couldn't
to bomb somewhere.
You wouldn't get that
Yeah.
far.
Nah. As I said, you've got to fucking you've got to refuel on the way to Australia.
It's mad as
This
fuck,
is
man. Like,
modern
honest to
fucking
God,
technology.
people that believe in flat earthers, fucking special people. Ridiculous.
I
Oh,
think
for our
the missus will be
customers.
much there, like Marty. I don't think. I don't know.
What was that, Cass?
I think you're throwing her under the bus there. Like, I don't know if it was an actual.
Oh, I'll tell you now she'll, like I said, now she'll stand by that she doesn't believe in flat earth and wouldn't have had that conversation, but we have had that conversation.
The problem is Christina saw Pirates of the Caribbean World's End, right?
The boat turn upside down.
Aye. And then she's like, well, look, it's on Disney.
I can't believe Pirates of the Caribbean is a Disney movie, me. It's ridiculous.
Well, they bought it, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Well, now when you said earlier on, you put in the group saying Sus is making a new film, I thought you were expecting to put Cruella de Vil in because she's brought a new film out. And then you put Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. The reason being is, do you know Gary, the mechanic?
I know of them. I know it. I don't know.
Well, anyway, Sus has got two sisters, Sam and Steph,
mm-hmm.
right? And Gary calls them Hocus Pocus. Right? And then obviously I saw Hocus Pocus too, and I was like, here you go, Darren, Sus is starting a new movie.
I don't know if you've ever seen the film, but it's the originals, like sister cast, the Sanderson sisters, the original witches, and one's about fucking 75-year-old. It's ridiculous.
Do you know what is right? Have you seen the new Witches film,
No.
Roald Dahl Witches?
No.
With Anne Hathaway.
I've seen the preview of it, but I've not seen it.
Right. So I was talking to someone, right? And I watched the new one. It was on Chester's. And I went, it's shit this. I went, the old one gave me nightmares. And she was like, she goes, you fucking joking us. She goes, and we were talking about completely different fucking movies. So this is the original Witches. Original. So this is meant for kids, right? And this was the witch that got shown.
I think you showed me this photo before, actually.
That is grim. That gives fucking kids nightmares.
Aye.
Right? And then the new one, right?
I bet it's all Disney's up and animated up. Aye.
It's just an apple with a massive gob. You know what it is? I went, you know, Beth, I'd still shag out a Hathaway even looking like that. Mind you, the other one, I would not got anywhere near her.
The original witch.
And she's like, I think we're talking about two different films here. I was like, yeah, I think we're right. I'm sure Ollie stars in the first one. A little blonde-haired kid with gag.
Now, we used to call him, have you ever seen the film? Stuart Little Eye, that's what you used to call him, Stuart Little Eye. Like, it's Ollie, or to a T, there's a photo got him, and he's a ringer for that kid from Stuart Little. Funny as out.
Stupid Little or Stuart Little.
Both at times.
Collie's the page master, you know, from Colin Court film.
Oh, yeah. Shite with Colin Colton films except for Home Alone.
Apart from
Name me one decent movie except for Home Alone 1 and 2 that Macaulay Culkin's been in.
Richie Rich.
Shite.
Great film.
Shite.
Great film.
Shite.
You're wrong.
Uncle Buck.
Apart from Uncle Buck.
No, no.
That was before Home Alone.
No, you cannot do that.
All right, after Home Alone. After Home Alone. Then.
When it gets old then, doesn't count now.
You have any
You know,
clue?
well, Richie Rich was after Home Alone.
Was
Little
it?
shit, yeah.
Nah, Richie Rich was still a good film.
But Uncle Buck was before Home Alone. But he weren't the best character in Uncle Buck.
No, he wasn't. No.
Buck was the best character in Uncle Buck. Marty's probably never seen Uncle Buck.
I don't think I have.
Oh, what?
Brilliant.
Mate, John Candy at his best. The pancakes are the best bit.
I don't know who John Candy is.
John Candy, have you seen in, do you know Home Alone 1?
Mm-hmm.
When his mug gets in that bloke, the fat bloke in the truck. They're in the
Oh,
van.
yeah.
That's John.
Jazz.
That's John
I know
Candy.
him.
Yes. Yeah, that's John Candy. He's Uncle Buck, mate. It's class. The car. Boop.
Have you seen the film? There's only
Sounded
one.
like mine on Thursday.
He was in the film Jimmy Grimble as well.
Who, Uncle Buck?
Think so. He plays like. Have you
When
seen the
was
film?
Jimmy Grimble released?
I'll have a look. It's a good film, that.
Because John Candy died in the 90s.
Aye.
This film was released in. Oh no, it must have been in 2000. 2000 it was released.
Aye, John Candy. He died before that.
Let's find the casting because I don't know who that geezer is then in the movie.
Aye, John Candy died in 1994 in Mexico. So obviously he was on a bender. John Candy, he's fucking, what's it called out, the Cool Runnings? Thanks, coach.
Oh yeah, the coach. Earl Blitzer.
Earl Blitzer, that's who John Candy is. Uncle Buck, planes, trains, automobiles, Cool Running. Mate, he was in Spaceballs as well. He's been in some absolutely fantastic films, John Candy. He died well before his time.
Is this? This is Mickey Maguire, isn't it?
Aye, that's Mickey Maguire, right?
He's in Jimmy Grimble. Who does he play in Jimmy Grimble? This is a new word of lie in Jimmy Grimble. His character is called Psycho, and that just fits him to a T. I don't know who he is in Jimmy Grimble though.
Jimmy. Ray Winston's in it.
He like Mickey Maguire. Like do you know his real name? He's called Kieran.
Kieran Griffiths.
I spelled a fucking weird name.
It's Irish, isn't it?
Aye, top Irish. If you can ever show me an Irish name apart from Paddy or Fitzpatrick or something like that, this will be it.
Aye, Kieran. That's pretty Irish.
Kieran
sorry, Donna.
Donna's there as well.
Dara, that's an Irish one, isn't it?
Aye, Darren, isn't it? Like Dara.
Aye.
And I just noticed that she's in it as well. I never noticed her as well. But that's that bird from that used to be in Coronation Street.
Sammy Gadia.
Aye, how do you know? Are you looking at the? Are you looking at the cast? Aye. It's like, how do you know all these people? She was in Cora. What was she called in Cora?
Oh,
she booked everybody though. Oh, what was she called in Coronation Street? Oh, by the by, I can't remember her name, but now we're anyhow. Anyways, we're trying to wrap this up half an hour ago, and this is just Beard Brothers all over. We'll wrap it up and then we'll carry on chatting shite for ages more. Big Dog, what are you doing? Trying to find a coverage store?
Aye, because it'll wind me right up.
I know, I need to find it as well.
By the way,
What, Cass?
what was tonight's beers?
Oh, we just we had the one from Tope Rope, Papa Mango. Nice beer. Got a 9 overall. Not as strong as you being mangoed, but a more dangerous drink. You'll drink it without realizing you're getting pissed. It doesn't taste like alcohol.
They're the worst ones, like.
Yeah, ridiculous. It was really bad.
Is it named Marie or something?
Uh,
Maria Connor.
Maria. That's a slag.
Mile High Football, yeah. 2 seconds. Let me get my cap on. I always do it when mix on. Which one will I go for?
Rogers is fucking spiraling up soon.
Where didn't need Rogers when you got the Prezzers on the go.
Yes.
Dave Gibson, our quarterback.
Number 2 though, Scotty Mack, quarterback number 1, isn't he?
He hasn't been there for ages, has he?
He's been caught, hasn't he, recently?
But Quinny always says, doesn't matter how good you are, it's how often you turn up.
100%. It is, as it should be.
It's all right. It's cap like.
I know. Well, I'm second on the depth chart, right, for my position.
I'm happy that I'm starting quarterback.
But then the person that's in front of me,
God, I didn't want to be.
But then the person that's in front of me is first on the opposite side. So if he plays first on the opposite side, then I'm starting on my side.
I'll be taking this to America.
Corner?
Hey?
Where you playing?
Linebacker?
Linebacker.
Oh, linebacker. Right. I thought you said corner. I was like...
No, right linebacker. But then the person that's in front of me on the depth chart is first on left linebacker. So I'm hopefully starting last start. Put up their numbers. I seen who got injured last week. Was it Vic? Somebody got injured last week. Big Style, or might have been Joel.
I don't know. I weren't there.
I was just reading the group's messages.
Oh man, I never read them.
And that's Scotty Peel's injured.
What happened to him?
I'm gonna go tibia or fibia.
Oof.
Possibly.
Leg.
Leg, lower leg.
Broken.
Not broken, but
Fractured.
Her eye.
Well, that's it. When you don't do contact for ages and then bring contact in, suddenly the bodies don't react to it. Look at me. I only done 4 plays and I've landed on both my knees and swelled up for 2 weeks.
Aye, he's there. Somebody's injured. Big Styles.
Mind you saying that, Mick, I had fucking 500 pound of bloke land on top of us. 2 blokes tackled us and both landed on top of us, and my knees took the impact of like 800 pound or something. It weren't good, like.
Oh, I tell a lie. It's his MCL.
That's even worse.
No, I don't have a type of fibula or tibia legs injury.
Right, well, I'm going to jump.
Right.
Yeah, no, like I said, did classic B brothers try to leave half an hour.
But yeah, I'll see he's on FIFA.
Well, we haven't finished, so we might as well just finish it, but we're gone. So everyone that does watch this again, we appreciate you listening. Let us know what you think of the video. Again, if you can drop us a subscribe to YouTube, we massively appreciate it. Anything you want us to try, let us know. We'll give it a go as well.
You just can pop on and do it with us.
That's it, 100%. We always have a bit crack. Steve been letting them farts go in that background.
No, it's because I had a cigar.
Oh, wait, what are you? Lying bastard. But
well,
yeah.
You saw us smoke it?
No, I'm talking about that cigar was ages ago, man.
Mate, but have you smelled cigar smoke? It lingers.
I smelled you a fart there, fucking linger.
Bollocks.
But yeah, so I hope you have a lovely weekend, guys. Stay safe.
See you next week.
Take care.